Okay, so 10th standard students, a very good morning and warm welcome. So in the last class we have already completed your one chapter of this one, your geography, that is the chapter 9, India Transport and Communication. So today we will start off with a new chapter from business studies. Okay, so it is from business studies and the chapter is number 3 because two chapters we have done in the first part of your social science. This is second part. So we are starting with the chapter 3 and the chapter name is Globalization of Business. Globalization of business. Globalization, what is this? First, in the first video we will go with the introduction and meaning. Okay, so what is this globalization? If you check in the internet you will get what is globalization, but then also I will tell you the period between 1870 and 1931 played a growing trend towards globalization. Okay, but after a 1980 means almost after 100 years, globalization achieves a great progress. Okay, globalization it started. Okay, the period between 1870 before to independence and till 1931, that is also before to independence, played a growing trend towards globalization. Globalization means, see, one country is doing a business, agriculture, everything. When we are doing the export import, suppose we are lacking behind something, some technology or something, we can acquire it from other country. This thing is known as the globalization. All are in here. The last word is the globalization means caring and sharing. Okay, caring and sharing means everything what I am having a good input with me. Okay, I will share with other countries. Of course, I will be getting paid for that. Okay, but suppose I am preparing a material. For that material, suppose something is needed which is not good in my country, so I can import it from other countries so that the product will be a super one. Okay, so that is the globalization. Everybody should come in contact for the business, economics, economy, everything, so that the growth will be there for each and every country. We should think about others also. Okay, for the benefit only. It's not that we will be doing the charity. But after 1980 means almost 40 years back. Okay, but after 1980 globalization achieves a great progress. Okay, after 1980 what happened? Everybody means they understand that if we work together, always I will say one thing, that teamwork is very utilizing for anything. Okay, different views will come which will give us the trend to have a good output. So after 1980 globalization achieves a great progress. The achievement in technology, communication and internet communication system has made large business unit into global unit. See, if you go to ITPL, you can see there most of the ITPL, that is the IT hub of Bangalore. Okay, there you can see most of the companies are there which are belonging from other countries. They have established here their branch offices. For what? For the operations in India. This is known as the globalization. Even our India's company, like you can say it is in Electronic City, that is the Infosys. Okay, it is also a software company. They are having also branches in other countries. This is known as the globalization, caring and sharing. Okay, so this business unit, suppose we are a good business unit in this one. See, we are using foreign clothes, we are using foreign cars, we are using foreign technological devices, means mobiles, refrigerator. Okay, see, this is from Japan, this is from China, this is from USA. Okay, so why this is known as the globalization? The full market is open. If your product is good, it should get a response throughout the world. As a result of this, countries of the world has increased the business and market to become a worldwide unit. Okay, suppose if I tell you one thing, that BMW car, okay, this BMW car or Harley Davidson bike, these are the brand. This is a very good brand. Okay, Mercedes Benz. These are the cars which are being known throughout the world. Okay, if globalization is not there, what will happen? It will be there in that country only. It will not be exported, but this is a very good car. So every individual of the world should enjoy. If you are having that much of capacity to access to that product, you can go forward and you can take that product and you can use it. This is the globalization. Globalization helps to make the market worldwide. Okay, means suppose we are the leading producer of tea. Okay, so what happened? If globalization is not there, what will happen? We have to sell it within the country. Other people of the country, they will not have the taste of what the superior quality of tea is there with us. Okay, so this is exactly known as the globalization. Now coming to the meaning. This is the introduction so that you can understand what globalization is. Now we will go for the meaning where you will get a vivid knowledge of globalization. The International Monetary Fund, that is in short it is known as IMF, okay, has defined globalization as the growing economic interdependence of countries worldwide through increasing volume and variety of cross-border transactions in goods and services and of international flow, and also through the more rapid and widespread diffusion of technology. So what this IMF is telling, that globalization is the growing economic interdependence. I told you, no, suppose I am making a mobile, but my motherboard is not supporting. I can take it from Japan or China, so that product, okay, maybe all the products are not good to make a mobile. I can afford that part which is good in other countries. Okay, so that is the growing economic interdependence. We are internally dependent on each other. Something which is good of my country, they will take that one. Something which is good of that country, I can take that one. That is the globalization. Worldwide through increasing volume and variety of cross-border. Volume, your product volume will be more because you are not selling the product within the country, you are selling the product throughout worldwide. So you are now a worldwide business unit. So increasing volume and variety of cross-border transactions in goods and services and of international flow. All the countries knows what is Mercedes Benz, what is Harley Davidson, what is BMW. Okay, like that the shirt means the textile company also. In each and everywhere you can get the foreign products which are good also. Okay, and also through the more rapid and widespread diffusion of technology. Technology wise, sometimes we are having something which is good in technology. Sometimes we have to depend on China, sometimes we have to depend on USA or this one Japan. Okay, they also depend on us for something pharmaceutical. They have to depend on us. Okay, from this definition it is clear that globalization is the increasing cross-border movement of goods and services. Cross-border, border cross means one country to other. Cross-border movement of goods and services, international flow of capital, technological and information. Okay, international flow of capital will come because if we are selling something to other countries, capital will come to us, means money. Technology also, okay, and information. Wherever we are going to do something, we need the information, what is good, what is bad. Formation of one worldwide market by obtaining resource from different sources at cheap market rate. Okay, maybe whatever it is cheap and good in other countries, I can afford it, so that my product what I am making, that maybe, or suppose I am getting a shirt for 100 rupees. Why should I will go for a shirt which is costing around 350 rupees? Okay, all are now cost effective. Okay, so the different sources at cheap market rate. Production of goods in any region of the world at cheaper rate Okay, production can be done. Means suppose, see, for example, I am giving you this Oppo and Vivo mobile. See, these total mobiles are not coming to India. What happened? They are having units in India where they are sending the parts and they are assembling it here and they are selling it to the customers. Okay, in simple words, what is globalization? I will tell you. Globalization means the speed up of the movement and exchanges of human beings, goods and services, capital, technologies, cultural practices all over the world. Now I will make you understand. Means the speed up of the movement and exchange. Movement and exchange. Exchange means we are giving, we are taking. Movement means it is going from one country to other of human being. See, if you go for NASA, okay, NASA, almost 40% people over there are Indians. If you go for Microsoft, okay, it's a huge company of this one. Okay, you go for Google, you all know who is the CEO of Google. He is a Indian, Mr. Sundar Pichai from Tamil Nadu. So this is known as the globalization, okay, because that person is having the talent, so they have taken that talent for the use of their company. So in simple words, globalization means the speed up of the movements and exchange of human beings, of course goods and services, capital, money is going, money is coming. Technology also, cultural practices all over the world. Okay, cultural practices, how I can tell you. I am getting Indian food in Japan, I am getting Indian food in China, I am getting Indian food in USA. This is known as the cultural practice. Okay, even see here, if Chinese people will come, they will get the Chinese food in our country. This is known as the globalization of the product or globalization. Okay, so with this we are ending up this part. In the next video we will go for the classification and factors of globalization. Thank you and have a nice day.